Okay, so this is problem 2. So again, first step, solve for a variable. We already have a variable solved, so we are going to just replace the y with this when we rewrite it. So I'm rewriting this top equation, but once I get to the y, instead of writing y, I'm going to write x equals -1. Okay, so I have nope. Eraser. So I have 2x minus 3y, but now instead of writing y, I'm going to write x minus 1, and then I'm refinishing writing everything else. So I have to write what's also after my y. Equals -1, right? So now I'm solving for x. So I'm trying to figure out what x equals. The first thing I have to do is distribute to get rid of these parentheses. So I need to get access to this x that's in here. So -3, make sure you keep the negative with it, times x is -3x. And then -3 times -1, keep the negative with it, is positive, not 1, sorry, positive 3. So negative times a negative makes a positive, and 3 times 1 is 3. And now you're rewriting everything else besides what you use. So I need to drop this 2x back down, and bring this equals -1 down too. And now it's just a process of simplifying and solving. So we need to combine like terms. We have this 2x minus 3x, so 2 minus 3 is -1x. Then bring everything else down. Plus 3 equals -1. Now you're trying to get this x by itself, so that means you need to get rid of everything besides the x. So the first thing we're going to get rid of is this plus 3. So the opposite of positive 3 is -3. So we're going to subtract 3 from both sides. This cancels out. I'm bringing this side down here. So -1x equals -1 minus 3 is still going to be -4. And now I need to get rid of this -1 that's in front of my x. So if this is multiplication here, whenever you have a number and next to a variable, it's multiplication. So the opposite of multiplication is division. And make sure you're dividing by a -1. So don't lose this negative. You need to bring it with it. I'm dividing both sides by -1. This cancels out. So I have x equals -4 divided by -1. So negative and a negative makes a positive. And then 4 divided by 1 is 4. So x is going to equal positive 4. So now I'm taking this 4 that I just got and plugging it in back up for x in my original equation. Alright? So I want to plug it into the one that's already solved for the other variable. So since I solved for x now, I want to plug it into the one that's solved for y. So I'm going to have y equals, but now instead of writing x, I know x is going to be 4. 4 minus 1, so then y equals 3. And you're done. You have x is 4, and y is 3. So your solution to this system of equations would be 4, 3 in parentheses. Remember, your x always goes first and your y comes second.